Hey there, everyone. Welcome to another daily show here on the Greymane Gaming channel. I hope your Monday is starting out magically. Yes, it is Monday, but wait a minute. Hello there. Today is Friday. Try that on your boss this morning. See how that flies. Wave your hand in front of him or her and, hello there. Today is Friday. See if it works. Hello there. Hello there, boss. Today is Friday, and see what they say. No, don't do it. I don't want you getting fired. Skip that idea. Just go out and wish them a good day. Wish whoever you see a good day today. And I was watching Obi-Wan because I'm putting together this Darth Vader costume that I want to be screen accurate for an event. So I was watching Obi-Wan to make sure everything, all the bits and pieces were in the right places. And I ran across one of the scenes where Obi-Wan is like, hello there. And it just made me so happy. 2 words from Ewan McGregor. And it was just the right scene at the right time. I'm not going to say when or who he says it to, but he had this big grin on his face. And he's just like, hello there. And it literally just made me jump out of my chair and go, yes, very cool. Very, just in a great mood. It put me in a good mood. That's the power of words, everyone. That's the power of words. So make sure you do that to someone today. Go on. You don't have to say hello there, but, wish them a nice day, have a magical day. Because words are power. And, Ewan McGregor has it. He just has it, like, hello there. And it puts you in a good mood. So it did put me in a good mood when I watched that. If you haven't seen Obi-Wan, though, you should definitely watch it if you're a Star Wars fan, if you like that kind of show, because Ewan McGregor's fantastic. Fantastic. There's some things that he could do a little better, but, that whole thing whenever he attacks with the lightsaber and he puts his fingers out straight out in front of him like he's got to aim with his fingers. That kind of is a little bit, yeah. But the hello there always is, I just love it. So I'm in the Forgotten Lands. I have things placed down here because I'm trying to see if this is the place that I want to put my carnival. I'm going to do a whole carnival. I have this little meal in a cup fountain here. I don't know. This is the problem with some of the items, some of the mechanicals in Dreamlight, is that they don't work. They're not functional. They need to make these things functional. If I want to come up to a vendor, I want to get something for my money, right? I want something. I want an ice cream cone. I want whatever that stuff is. I don't want a hot dog, but I want something out of this vendor, and it just doesn't work. But anyway, I had to give it to Gameloft, though. They got me, all right? I got. And you guys didn't even warn me about it. I got. You guys sat there and probably all laughed at me the other day on April Fool's Day. When I said, one of the first things I said when I came into Dreamlight Valley was, I am going to be extra careful today because every year I get got. Someone gets me with April Fools, and no one got me. Right? And so I was so happy when I came into Dreamlight Valley. I was saying, no one's going to get me this year. I've been watching all the web pages and Blizzard and all those people who are trying to do April Fool's jokes. I'm catching them left and right. Well, you know who got me? Gameloft. Gameloft got me with their, we have a new photo feature with lamps. They're not using lamps. Oh, I got so bad I didn't even realize it until after. I was like, wait a minute, it's April 1st. And I said, oh, they got me. They got me. Because while there are going to be new photo features, it's not going to be with a lamp. It's with animals. It's with the critters. So they just put lamps in their place. So while it was half true, we are going to get new things to do with our cameras. The lamp part is totally false, and it was part of an April Fool joke, and I fell for it hook, line, and lamp. So I swore I wasn't gonna get got, and I got by Gameloft. So well played, Gameloft. Well played. I mean, I knew it was fishy when I was recording the video, and I was like, lamps? Why would they use lamps? I didn't piece it together that it was April 1st, even though I was talking about April 1st at that moment. I didn't piece it together that Gameloft or Dreamlight was going to do that kind of stuff, right? I was watching for Blizzard because they do it every year. But I got Gameloft got me. So there are no lamp photos, all right, everyone? So there are going to be changes to the photos with the critters, I believe, unless that's a joke too. I mean, I don't trust anyone anymore. You know? I don't trust anyone anymore. What is this thing? Is this thing something I have to water? What is that? Oh yeah, poor thing was almost had its last meal or something. It was pretty black. But it's all good now. All right, let's head up. Or what do we have to do? Trivia. No new news. Of course, we have the update coming out in 2 days. Today is Monday. Mundane Monday, but it's never mundane when we're on the Daily Show. So that is coming out 2 days, and of course the premium shop does also reset on that day. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to the carnival rides. Looking forward to all that stuff because it's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, hopefully, well, good morning to you, Merlin. Hopefully, the Star Path is going to be a little more exciting than it was in the last update. I'm anticipating it will be. The premium shop, I hope, will have some new stuff in it that is exciting. I'm totally stoked for it. Waiting for it 2 days. We don't have much longer at all. So, and I'm getting everything ready. Make sure you come here and you get your material and your snowballs and everything else. You buy this place out because you will probably need some of that stuff in the next few days coming up. I'm just kind of looking around, but let's get the trivia. The trivia, I took yesterday off. I decided that I was going to take a day off again and just unwind. Because I think 1 day a week might be an idea that I want to do to keep, going with enthusiasm. Just to take 1 day off for like a mental break. Or no, is that right? Is that a right word? For a mental break? For a mental pause? For a mental vacation? I don't know. I don't want to say the wrong... You know what? People are so worried about saying the wrong thing on these things. You're like, can I say that? Can I say... And I'm like, well, you know what I mean. I want my mind to have a rest. Okay, there. That's how I should probably do it. I'm not saying I'm having a mental break. I'm saying that I want my mind to have a rest for 1 day a week. To not do videos and not, jump online or any of that stuff. Just to have a day to go out in the yard, in the workshop, and breathe the spring air, that kind of thing. Hang out with the friends and the family. So that, and I mean, I do that all during the week, but just, I want 1 day that I don't have to be tied to my computer. I work on my computer, and I do videos on the computer, and I love it. But there is a such thing as too much of a good thing. Hey, little guy. He's the cutest little fox. So let's get to the trivia, now that we've got that clarified. Trivia was, the question was, in Beauty and the Beast, Gaston says, in comparison, he's as large as a what? Gaston says, I'm as large as a what? And it rhymes with large, of course. And the answer is barge. As big as a barge, yes. All right. So that is the trivia trivia question and answer. All right. So let's get to it. Let me dig up this spot here. All right. I need to stop saying all right. I'm trying to replace the you-knows, and I'm finding I'm coming up with other words that are filling in like and like all right. So we have to get away from those filler words. We just need to have a pause. A pause, right? It's hard. Say and right. I have to get rid of those words, folks. I just don't like, I hear myself and I don't want to say them, but It's like a word that you use when there's an uncomfortable silence. And when you're making a video, you're essentially talking to yourself when you're making it. So you're hearing yourself say nothing, and you're making yourself uncomfortable. But I know I'm talking to you guys. I know I'm talking to you, but right now I'm by myself. So it's uncomfortable sometimes. I don't like being in the same room with me. Oh, man, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I love being in the same room with me. It's I have no choice. Oh, little guy, I'll get you later, hopefully. All right, so let's see who answered the question for Gaston. Gaston, we have Pink Rose says, great, and we are going to be in music. Oh, I don't know what that means. That's from a short. So you'll have to explain that to me, Pink Rose. What does that mean? Great, and we are going to be in music. Are you guys doing a show? Or something? Something I'm missing? Holly Larson says, as big as a barge. Yes, you are number one, Holly, and I'm going to count this on my fingers so I don't forget. You're number one. Gaston has that in his sound. You are right. So you are number one. Thank you, Holly. Amy Corgill. Hello, Amy. Amy says, is commenting on how to approach and feed a raccoon. Amy says, thank you. We had been struggling so hard to get raccoons. Well, you're welcome. I appreciate you commenting. Glad that you got the raccoons, Amy. Kristy Crow says, he is the size of a barge, I think. Yes, you're number two. Number two finger is up. All right. Thank you, Kristy. Kristy says, if I had to move and no one accepted my dog, I would live in my car. Me too. I wouldn't live in your car. I'd live in my car. I would not ever leave my dogs. Never. There is no one that could. Luckily, I own my house, but I would never leave my dogs ever. No. You'd have to walk over my. I'm not even going to say it because it's a family channel. But you'd have to get through me if you want to get to my dogs. So, yeah. I would never leave I love my animals. They're my family. I treat them like my children, and they are everything. One thing about animals is they're so loyal, and they have great personalities. Each one has its own personality. And if you love them, they give you unconditional love. Why would anyone want to hurt that? Why? Why would any person want to hurt such loyalty, such unconditional love? Is beyond me. It's a betrayal. And that's the thing about this planet and humanity. Humanity, a lot of people have it in their head. A lot of humanity has it in their head that we own this planet, that we own every other species. And that's not true. We're the custodians of this planet. And we are asked to take care of this planet for our future, for our children and our grandchildren and their. Yeah, we're here to take care of things, but destroying other species should not be part of that that whole realm, right? We're here to take care of the planet and help other species, and why would we want to torture and hurt them? And that's where what gives us that right as humans to hurt other species. I mean, we want this planet to flourish. We want this planet to grow. We want this planet to survive. And most of the time, all we're doing is is hurting it, is ruining it. What does that say about humanity? And how do these species look at us? When you look at large, say, like animal shelters, places where we take animals and we put them behind bars and we lock them behind bars, what gives us that right? Who appointed us that right to lock other animals behind bars? We just took that upon ourselves. And to me, it's wrong. It's wrong. But that's the way it is. The idea is to try to get them out, to try to save their lives. But you can say that about, about anything, I guess. With when it comes to humans, we've essentially conquered everything on this planet, and sometimes not in a good way. Hopefully, we can change that. But anyway, let's get past that. Let us see what else Kristy has to say here. So yeah, I would not live without my dogs. So that's, the short of it. Kristy says, my husband made a couple muds himself. Really? Oh, nice. That's right. He's a programmer. And if anyone wasn't here for the conversation 2 days ago, muds are multi-user dungeons that were that preceded video games. That was like the late 80s, 90s kinds of video games. They were text-based dungeons. It's kind of like a Dungeons and Dragons, but if you've ever played that, and if you haven't, you should. It's fun. But and the new Dungeons and Dragons movie. Oh man, I love Dungeons and Dragons. I've read all of the R.A. Salvatore books. Drizzt, who is a drow elf. If you've never read those books, and if you like any kind of fantasy, those are amazing books by R.A. Salvatore. He's great. I think there's probably close to maybe 40 of those books now. Drizzt, The Legend of Drizzt. Drizzt? Is that how you say it? Drizzt. Good books, though. They're really good books. So, Kristy says her husband has made a couple of mods. I think he had a hand in Jelly Bean 2 and Unicorn Valley, I think it was called. Oh, awesome. Very, very cool. Very cool. That is great, Kristy. Thank you for sharing. Very, very nice. Kristy says, no, I don't feel guilty by your words. Well, that's good. I'm not trying to make anyone feel guilty. It's hard to save a life. It is. I can feel your guilt though, and it sucks having a heart. Well, it is hard, right? Caring for anything, having any kind of empathy is hard, because if you have a heart, and what was that line from The Wizard of Oz? That it was the wizard who said to the Tin Man, you don't have a heart, he said, you're lucky, because that means it can never be broken. That's true. I mean, if you don't have a heart, you don't have a chance of having your heart broken. But I think saving lives in this case, to me, I'd rather take the chance and be hurt and save lives than not at all, right? So, if you can understand that, I suppose you could. Kristy Crow says, my husky is so full of... Am I reading that right? So full of fools. LOL, her birthday is today. Well, happy birthday yesterday, I guess. Her happy third birthday. Woohoo! And thank you, Angela, says Kristy. I am still sore. I damaged a muscle in my calf, but I am moving along. Right on. Right on, Kristy. Good for you. I'm glad you're healing well, and happy birthday to your husky. 3 years old. Still a youngster. Darcy Digiacomo says Gaston is as big as a barge. Yes, you are number 3. Thank you very much. Angela Davis says, good morning. For today's trivia, Gaston says he is the size of a barge. Thank you so much, Angela. You are number 4. Thank you for all that you do, says Angela, and have a magical day. Oh, well, thank you, Angela. I appreciate you saying that. Peter Ferguson says, not a fool on April Fools. You know, Peter, I thought I wasn't, and Gameloft got me. I got. I'm a little bitter about that. I'm a little bit bitter. I was probably a little overtired and I wasn't thinking straight. And maybe I'm not even going to use that excuse. I just got. All right? I just got. I was talking about not falling for April Fool's Day, and here I am saying, oh, we're going to have an update to the photographs with lamps. I did question it, right? I did say, why are they doing it with lamps? But I didn't piece it together, because I totally just erased April Fool's Day from my mind. But I got. So we're going to leave it at that. And we're going to move on, because I don't want to keep on saying I got. Thank you, Peter. Neojet says, good morning, gamers, or time of day. For trivia, Gaston says that he is as large as a barge. Final answer. You are right. Let me just make sure I'm on the right here. We've got 1 for Holly. I said I closed my fingers, so 1 for Holly. We've got 1 for Kristy. That's 2. We got Darcy Digiacomo is 3. Angela is 4. So that means you, Neojet, are number 5. For trivia, Gaston says that he's as large as a barge. Final answer, which I think is a type of building. No, it's a boat, actually. It's a boat. I don't actually know what it is. I'm half certain when I was younger he said barn, but barge is what he said. Yeah, it's a barge. I had absolutely nothing planned for April Fool's Day. I completely forgot about it, LOL. I thought I was going to get by, but I didn't. Anyway, have a magical Christmas day, says Neojet. Thank you so much, Neojet. Number 5. Good evening, morning, says Pink Rose. Trivia answer is barge. You are number 6 and the last one for today. Happy hungry. Oh, never mind me. Happy April 3rd. Have a tooth fairy of a day, LOL. Okay. See? Now you thought you fooled me, Pink Rose, okay? Now I have to laugh at this because you thought you were going to fool me because this comment was meant for yesterday, the 2nd, or you have a weird premonition about this show. Yeah, because I'm actually reading it on the 3rd, on April 3rd. So you pick which one you want. Either you were trying to fool me because I was going to read this comment on the 2nd originally, but I skipped yesterday. And now it's the 3rd, or else you had this, this vision that I was going to skip yesterday and do the show today on the 3rd. So it's your choice, Pink Rose. Pink Rose says, I'm happy we could be here for you, as well as others in our community. You rock. Well, thank you so much, Pink Rose. You rock as well. Red K says, love the dreams plot twist. Made me laugh. Yes, that was very funny that Neojet had a dream about me being homeless and reading books to police officers. And Red K is commenting on book talk. That was quite the dream. Emily Worley says he's roughly the size of a barge. That is correct, Emily. Unfortunately, we only take the first 6 people to give points to, but you are correct. Thank you so much for playing the game. Red K says, I have 3 flower rooms. Each are themed. All my flowers were on the floor until I realized I could unlock more flowers by putting them in, or by putting some in chests. Actually, one chest is a fridge because I think that fits the Frozen theme better. Very nice. Red K says, my mom got tricked by my cousin saying that the cruise was canceled. She didn't know what day it was, so she was calling people. When she told me, I couldn't stop laughing. Oh, that's a mean prank. That's a mean prank. Red K says, I responded to the lamp tweet with my own little silly tweet. I saw that tweet. I did respond to it on Twitter. Thank you so much, Red K. I'm glad that you're following my Twitter. Cute Julia has 2 okay emojis on how to make buñuelos and beignets. Well, thank you so much, Cutie Julia. Thank you. I appreciate that. Brendan McBride says, I think the lamp was a joke. Yeah, it was a joke. I found that out. I did. I thought about it when I got up, like the next morning. I was like, what? Oh, and then they put up this thing on their socials of, holding a cat or something. And I was like, oh, we're going to be able to use the photos to hold pets and take pictures now, but not lamps. So there was also a picture of a character holding her companion. Yeah, her companion. Exactly. That's what I saw too. So thank you so much, Brenda. All right, that's going to do it for the comments, questions, critiques opinions for today. Thank you all for commenting. I don't know if there's anything else here that I wanted to go over. No, we're good. Let us go and check out Scrooge's shop here really quick and continue on with our day. We have in the $40,000 showcase window for $16,000. That's a lot of cannolis. The futuristic green jumpsuit from Wall-E. All right.
Goodbye now. Toodaloo.
Goodbye, Scrooge. $1,200 for the black t-shirt dress. Paul, I am your son. $750 for. I just can see. What is it called? The Andy Griffith Show with Opie Vader. White and blue basketball sneakers. This is making me laugh now. What was the price on those? I didn't even see. $750. $750. All right. $2,200 for the trusty blue satchel from Tangled.
Aw, yeah.
$6,000 for the White Pearls of Freedom necklace from Cinderella. Those are new. I don't think I've seen those before. $6,000 for those, though. $14,000. That's a lot of cannolis. Blue visor glasses from Wall-E. Those are some expensive shades. Expensive.
Thank you kindly.
What is this? $600
Hello.
for the classic camo field jacket.
Oh.
If you want to go hide in the bushes.
Toodaloo.
$12,000 for the blue eco suit from Wall-E.
Bye-bye. Ohana, me. Good day, dear.
$2,600 for the frilly blue pants from Toy Story.
Thank you kindly.
We got two spots that are missing today. $528 for the red single door counter with the left handle, so it's lefty.
Aw, yeah.
We have the little stool here, footstool. $3,200 for the purple footstool from The Little Mermaid.
Bye-bye now.
$2,400 for the coral jewelry stand from The Little Mermaid.
Thank you kindly.
Did we do the trivia question yet for today? I didn't, did I? Let's throw it in here, right in the middle. Trivia question for today is, let's see here. What is the name of the Italian restaurant where Lady and the Tramp have spaghetti? If you are watching this trivia question on a short, please do not answer the trivia question in the short comments. I will provide a link in the description. Please follow that link and put your answer on the video in that link in the comments. Thank you very much. The question is, what is the name of the Italian restaurant where Lady and the Tramp have spaghetti? That is the trivia question for today. All right. And let's see here. Let us go to the next one. We have, this one. $1,000 for the rounded frame from Mickey and Friends.
Bye-bye.
$675 for the tiny chair from Mickey and Friends. A lot of Mickey and Friends stuff here.
Thank you kindly.
All right. $360 for the
greetings,
dustbin
neighbor.
from Mickey and Friends.
Ohana means family. Family means nobody gets left behind or forgotten.
$17.25 for the glass single bed.
Bye-bye now.
$540 for the
Greetings, neighbor.
large, lavish navy blue L couch.
Thank you kindly.
4,600
Good day
for
to
the
you.
oak branch woven bed. A little bit of lag.
Goodbye now.
And finally, we have the $23,000
greetings,
golden
neighbor.
bed from Beauty and the Beast.
All
That's a
right.
lot of cannolis. All right, let's head on outside and finish up the show for today. All right, everyone, I hope you have a wonderful Monday. Go out and spread some of that magic you have. Spread it to your family. Your family. Did I just say family? I'm telling you what. It's starting out to be a Monday. Take some of that magic, spread it to your family, your friends, your pets, everyone around you. Go out in your local community, make someone smile today, wish them a magical day. Because that, my friends, is how we change the world, of course. Please, I beg of you, go to my Twitter, go to my Facebook, specifically my Twitter. Today I have a multitude of dogs that are up and a cat that is 14 years old, whose owner said that they couldn't take care of the cat anymore because it was too much work. What a shame. Shame on you, owner, for dropping off a 14-year-old cat to be removed off the list because you're too lazy to take care of your cat. You have a responsibility. You have a responsibility. And even if, you know what, I can understand things happen. You get old, whatever, you can't. But why would you take something you love and drop it off into a high kill shelter? Why? There's no reason for it. There's plenty of rescues out there. There's plenty of places that take in elderly cats. Why would you do that? I am chastising you, person. I'm sure you're not going to be watching my video, but you know what? So that cat is on there. He looks beautiful. He or she looks beautiful. There's a multitude of dogs on there. Please, please share them. Get on Twitter and share them. Tell your friends, your family. If you don't want to share them, then please show them this video so they can listen to me rambling about sharing them. At least they might, head over there too. So please do that. I want to save these lives. There's some beautiful dogs there. There's one there named Harlem. She's so beautiful. I wish I could grab her myself. I wish I could. And I thought about it, but I just couldn't. I'm not able to because I already got too many dogs, cats. But I would in a minute. So please, if you can, please rescue Harlem or help rescue Harlem. And share that on Twitter. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, one more keyword. Let's do one more trivia question. Where does the movie Enchanted take place? The movie Enchanted, the first one. What city does that take place in? Enchanted. Okay, there you go. Number 2 question for this. Seeing we weren't here yesterday. And that is going to be it, folks. Have a wonderful Monday. I will see you later on today with other videos. Make sure you watch them because I might throw some keywords in them. And I will see you on the Daily Show tomorrow. And we have a little over 48 hours before the update. So we're going to have fun. It's going to be a big week. See you all then.